All right. How's it going, everybody? This is Kinema, and oh, spoilers! So I've done quite a bit of progress, as always, off camera. Um, so let me take you kind of through it, and we will go back and actually maybe do some building, maybe, possibly, do something. So yeah, so I'll start out over here. Well, no, I'll end up over there. Or no. I'll start over here. So basically what I wanted to kind of go through is all the changes and different things that I've been doing and starting to set up and kind of working towards. So we have plenty of power. Our power is actually doing very, very well since I got all those solar upgrades. Haven't had to really run out. I'm actually running quite a bit of stuff. I'm constantly got some of these machines going. I think these pulverizers are back here. Did they go all? Wait a minute. Tell you what, those things, ore. Yeah, they're doing pretty good. Dense nether ore. Or should I throw that through the pulverizer? I'm trying to get a lot of these different things down. You know what? I bet you some of the tools got worn out down here. And I just fixed it. Oh no, it's just going slow. But I probably have too much salt. So I'm going to actually take that out. I'll leave it like it is. Yeah, so we have tons of materials. You can see I went ahead and I filled this up. This is all 64K. Still need to make some for over here. Pretty sure you've seen the auto spawner situation I have going on. If not, I'll review that. We've been pumping out quite a bit of UU matter to make uridium. I need that for there's been several recipe changes, and I'm hoping this turns out okay. I'm actually using something else to record because I've been having some weird glitches going through portals with using Action Recorder. So I'm trying something else, and that's kind of the reason why I've been skipping some footage. I deleted a good section because I went through a portal, and then a lot of it was gone. It was just I could hear the audio and wasn't there, so I could have played the audio over, maybe redubbing it. I don't know. So I figured I'd try OBS, see what's up. What was I going to do before I was talking? And I'm still talking. Talked about that, making tons of 64 stuff, making uridium. Oh yes. So to make this ME controller, you need to know it was a nightmare. You needed to make one of those quantum cores. You don't need that anymore. You just need a wrench. That's it. And this wrench is reusable. So to make kind of different pieces, you gotta have to have this wrench. Now, I already made this stuff. Actually, two times the amount of stuff here. So it really sucks. But RBW has made this. Digi's used it to make some stuff because he's getting AE, which you've probably seen if you Digimaster the dragon. You've probably seen that already. But he's actually he's made quite a bit of AE stuff as well, and so it takes quite a lot. I believe I've actually already made. Wait, what was that? Oh, you know what? I probably made that slur. Yeah, that's what I made. Okay, that makes more sense. How many are these gonna make? Only 3, and I needed like 4, I think. Yeah, I need one more of them. So getting there. Once I get some more UU matter, get that up, and advance onto that. So what I wanted to do is I basically, before we go over there and I talk about that, I kind of wanted to talk about something else that I created. I didn't create, I built, but I was trying to think of the ME stuff to get it from over here to, and I'm not using it there. I'm basically transporting all of that in through Tesseract. And I could do the same over there, but over there in the magic area, I need to access a lot of stuff. I need to be able to access the petals, purdy petals. So I needed, oh, still messed up. Access the petals for the Botania. I needed to access like all this witchery stuff between these different whiff of magics and uh, yeah, garlic. I should probably identify some of this and grow some of that up. Um, so yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we kind of need. We got tons of these Ronin saplings, which we can make this Mutanus with and all this stuff. The magic mods is definitely something I really, really want to dive into. Um, there's another mod that I'm really like, not really desperate. I really wanted to get into that's kind of more in game, and I have a feeling that once I get into it, um, I don't know. I think I'll still try the other ones because I really would like to kind of go down through this mod list and dive into a lot of the things I usually avoid. And magic's one of those. Blood magic, um, Botania, I know a little bit just because I try to get some of the basic items, but it actually Botania has quite a lot of good stuff going with it. I never realized how good some of the weapons and tools are until I started doing some research. Um, so yeah, so I really want to dive into the mod. So I'm ready to dive into Draconic Evolution. I feel pretty confident about jumping into that. I know a little bit. Enough to kind of, I guess, get my hands dirty and try to learn some more. But a lot of this has been kind of nice, and I don't know if this guide can help me. Tips, magic tree. So there is a magic tree here, and I could kind of go through some of this. I've already went through some of the basic, but it could kind of get me into a little bit more. Tech tree, what does it have? Upgrading power, more progression, in-game goals. Yeah, well, I made it. I made it. I didn't make it. What's that for an extreme crafting table? Oh, yeah, whatever those things are. So, and then you can kind of get into this, which is creative flight. And, wow, that is major. But we can autocraft those. We got the leather, um, and then the creative cells. So, uh, it's just going to take tons to get to this point. The pellets I'm already making, the um, energy cells I have on autocraft. This purple stuff is this galadonium whatever. I don't know how to say it, but it's in autocrafting. I'm not sure what the white or the yellowish things are. Um, but yeah, so we could. But oh, all those solar panels there would be a pain. Um, so yeah, so it's gonna be fun getting this a lot of this in-game stuff with the tech and the books. Kind of a good way to kind of go through it. I see too that kind of goes into yeah a little bit stuff we're already past, but the magic definitely may be flipping through here to kind of get into some of the stuff that I may or may not already know. Yeah, this stuff pretty much good on. Yes, we can start our magic adventure. Thaumcraft, we already kind of got into that. So what I need is actually a good setup. Now, I don't know exactly how this is going to lay out because I've never done some of these mods before. So I do know the basics, especially from checking out Tricky's base. So we need a good spot for runes on the ground for witchery. We need a spot for an area maybe for some blood magic, and we need some different things let out for Thaumcraft. There's not much really for Thaumcraft until you get into the infusion table. We do need quite a lot there, but I'm also going to need some rooms because I wouldn't mind trying to do some of the automatic stuff, and we may actually, I don't know, I hate to say it, I may have to try to extend out of the dome a little bit. Yeah, scary to think about, but that is a lot of stuff that I want to put into that area. So Did I get it off of what I was talking about? No. Ah, yes. Yeah, I did actually. So applied. So, how did I go on that long tangent? So yeah, so the recipes have changed and yada yada yada, but I don't, I didn't want to really like set up another. I wanted to be able to access all of this stuff over there. So the only way I know to do that is build one of these guys. These wireless terminals. Wireless terminals are not so bad. Wireless receiver. Yep. Flux Pearl, which was pretty easy. All the rest of the stuff's pretty easy. ME terminal, super simple. I can autocraft all that stuff. And then we had the dense energy cell. We have, we have energy cells. Well, we need to make 8 of these, which until they change the recipe, this would have probably been even more of a pain to even craft if this was like the quantum cell or the quantum core or whatever. I'm not sure what it was before. I'd have to go back and look. So it did kind of suck because I actually made one of these wrenches for my networking tool. It sucks that they didn't like give this to us if you had already got the ME controller, but I have to remake it. So basically just to make these energy cells, or do I? Because since this is an infinite amount of usage, and we have someone on the server, little RBW who already has it. I kind of borrowed his, so thanks. So hopefully he doesn't mind, but I kind of borrowed his to make, 8 of the energy cells with my materials, of course, and to kind of get started on the direction that we needed to go. Now I still want to make this Certus Quartz wrench because I already have a lot of stuff, and actually now that I'm thinking about it, let's get some glowstone because I need to go refill my molecular transfuser thingamajig. So before I head off in that direction, so the wireless terminal, pretty easy to make. Besides that, so once you already have the Certus Quartz wrench, which now you basically need it to actually start so you probably have it long before now. You also need a couple of other things that you have to build. I'm actually charging it with my suit, but you can use one of these little charger stations to actually charge it up. But my charger station is actually part of autocrafting. But you also need one of these wireless access points, which is super simple to make. Another one of these wireless transceiver or receivers, yada, yada, yada. The other thing you need is you need to make one of these ME security terminals. So I have this turned on right now. So if any of the guys, especially if you're watching this and you are in the server, I will go to that terminal. But a lot of this stuff is probably locked out now from previous experiences. I think there may be a way to set this. You can see I got my transceiver, wireless access point, and I have this. So last time when I've dealt with this before, I've actually completely locked out people from pulling things from my chest because of it. You can break this and replace it, and it will allow you to take things back out. The issue is that then my little wireless terminal guy won't work. So the way this ME wireless access point works is you can use these wireless boosters. So you can see this is going 105 blocks. Energy usage is 118 R per tick. That pretty much cuts down in half when you take out half of those. It really jumps up a lot when you start going past this. Between the wireless booster and the amount of energy it consumes. So you really want to watch that and make sure that you can maintain and how many cards you put there. But this is pretty close to the center of the base. So one thing I've realized is I really don't need it any further. All these domes are 25 by 25, believe it or not. And or actually 25 from the center, 25 on the outside. So I guess it's 50 by 50. But still, there's a little bit of a gap here. We can go all the way to the ends of these domes and access our stuff. pull out what we want, etc. So that also is going to help over in the harvesting area. Definitely is what I needed for the witchery area. And it's pretty super simple to set up. So that is one thing I've been working on. And get over. So let's go to our power station. Oh, I don't know if I showed off setting up those portals. I may have, may not. Go, fan, go. I will break you. There we go. He didn't like threats. So we'll go ahead and fill this back up. Make some more of these little sunarium plates. So bad with reading. Whoa, almost jumped off. I've been doing a quarry in here, so it's actually funny if you see this. Nice green grass. This is hilarious too. It skipped the wood, but it took everything else. So we got all these nice dirt buildings. I wonder which one this was. So, yeah, I do have a lot of weird random stuff in my, like this is where all the seeds and everything were. So I do have a lot of random seeds and other things in my AE system because of doing this. But you see dirt. I mean, it's solid, but pretty cool. It's interesting. Okay, there we go. There's the book. So yeah, I set up these portals. I set up one to my power station. It kind of keeps me from having to keep traveling through the mining hub. I got one for the Ender farm, so I can actually kind of go zoom right out to the end to the farm. So definitely, guys, if you watching this actually play on the server, you can just come through my base, get your Ender killing weapon, which is this guy right here, and just look at a bunch of these. The farm is really basic and crappy, but the more important fact of it is that it works. I'll probably get hit. No, not gonna hit. Oh, there we go. I knew I was gonna hit. So yeah, so it works. It works pretty well. We get our ender pearls, and actually we can go back and we can use our, oh yeah, OBS may freak out a little bit going through the portal. There we go. We should be good. So we can, oh crap, I put them in that instead of the bag. But yeah, you can see we can still access, and if we come over here, way over here. Now this I'm probably going to remove this little path here. I have a different thought process since I laid this out, and I can grab everything over here. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Very cool. I need to light it up so I don't get all these bats. We're actually in the magic area. The bats aren't bad because they look alright. So I put down vivid grass. This is a botania grass. You need to make these vivid pasture seeds. So if you actually look up botania, botania. If you actually look up botania and you find the grass blocks in here, and you're like, ooh, I like that grass, and you go to click on it. Not that one. Vivid grass, scorched grass. This stuff does absolutely nothing. What you need is to actually go over and look at these seeds right here. Then you can look on the vivid seeds. You can look on the scorched seeds, and it's just these pasteurized seeds with things like, in this case, cactus green. So the seeds are basically just throwing grass right into your maniple, and you get out these seeds. So I actually got quite a lot of them because I didn't know they actually spread the way they do. So I actually made tons because I thought I had to do like a block at a time. Yeah. Should have did a little bit of research on that. But this is another botania path I actually like. It kind of, this was in this mod before 1.9 kind of picked it up, the path blocks. It looks identical, exactly. And I see that. I love Minecraft, I love vanilla, but man, so many of the new changes since like pre 1.8 to 1.7, a lot of that stuff is just always, it's been in there and modded. So Yeah, but it's pretty interesting. So I figured I'd kind of have like a dirt path. And the reason why I'm doing dirt, you know, I have my tech area, I have my kind of farming area, which I do need to do some work on as well. I still need to complete that inside of this building, fix up a few areas. I have my rubber tree farm here going. I have cactuses for if I need cactus stuff. Um, for the auto crafting and everything that we just did. And yeah, so I need to fix up that area, but I wanted this to look a little bit different. I like the vibrant. I want this place to kind of look a little magical. So have a couple of things. It is going to have a dark theme to it. I already got some of the abyssal. This is not going to be the only abyssal we have, but I'm going to actually throw in quite a lot more. And I have some other blocks that I made that I think I'm going to use as well. So we do have, I do want to try to find a spot here for building in the path. I kind of go up to the building. It's going to continue around. I figured I would put like the witchery circle here because it is kind of the largest space. So I have a house for witchery there. That'll have like our brewing, the witch's brew, the oven, the distillery stuff. Some of that stuff I need to make sure I get close to this because there is an altar that I have to set up as well, and the amount of things, what is it? The amount of things like actually on the altar kind of is what gives it a little bit of power and extends the range of it. So that is a thing that we have to watch out for. So the other thing is that I want a path heading out this way. Man, man. I need I need some coffee. So there'll be a path kind of going out this way, and it will be like probably go into like the blood magic type. So we have Botania up here, and I didn't talk about a lot of this stuff. I will here in a minute. We have Botania up here, blood magic. We'll have witchery on the other side, and over here we'll have Thaumcraft. Now I want to do something kind of special because I wanted the Thaumcraft to look like Magitech, magical and technical kind of. Because it is going to be a little technical. I would like to actually get into a lot of the automative things of the essence or the, was it like R's or something, whatever they call it. I have to look it up. But we could do that right now. All this stuff. Yeah. Air, or aspects. Yeah. R's. What? The different aspects, like all of this stuff down here. So, which is actually pretty cool. I guess it tells you used in. Nice. Little cheaty. But yeah, so that's going to be a thing up here. We'll have Botania. Hopefully, do the portal to the Elven world up here, so we can get some of the other Botania stuff. Have like a house for blood magic. Have a house for maybe more of a tower. Ooh, that's a thought. Could put like some towers. I'll think about that. So actually this episode, I kind of wanted to do a little bit of a catch up and go through everything that I've done, talked about this, and as you can imagine, I want to actually do a little bit of work. So if anyone has not seen these guys before, these are actually collapsible blocks. So you can kind of put those on something. You kind of put them all around, except for where bats are flying. You didn't die. I hit you with a collapsible block. You should collapse. So that was a bad joke. Bad joke. So you can see it kind of tries to merge itself up a little bit. Is that going up to that? Yeah. But what you can do is you can then take your carpenter hammer and you can just start beating at the corners. So I want it to kind of look a little bit like dirt. and you may have seen this kind of don't fate, don't trust your feet. I don't know. He plays on the server actually. Server tops. Time played. He's not even on here. Well, never mind. Yeah, he's usually on here with Tricky, so go check out Tricky's videos and you'll kind of see. We did a server reset, so maybe that's why. I don't know. Maybe he has not been on since we did that. But yeah, so you can actually kind of get these going down all the way to the ground a little bit. Yeah, beat it down. And I may actually have to do maybe something like that. It's moving down. It's going down. Actually, let's bring that up a little bit. We want that there. Take that down. I almost need one here. There we go. Actually, we'll do that. Because it is kind of like a steep path. But yeah, if you haven't used these things are actually pretty cool because you can kind of get things a little lined up and crazy. No, that's not good. Not good there. Let's knock that down a little bit. Okay. This will bring back up. So it kind of looks somewhat of a mound of dirtish, kind of. I'll probably keep adjusting it, see if I can kind of get it more smoothed out or more gradual. You know, I can actually expand on some of that a little bit. And he did both. Yeah. What are we talking about? Yes. So anyway, I may work on this. Try to get it exactly the way that I want it. See what I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it kind of looks like just like a pile of dirt. Kind of like what I wanted. Well, can I knock this corner down some? Yeah, there we go. And then I should be able to take this. What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. If I can't use that, I'm gonna have to find another thing of dirt to blend it in with. I mean, that will be good for, then I can kind of bring that down just a tad. That way it's not a huge kind of like step up to it. But that kind of stinks. But yeah, these blocks are pretty cool. Bring that up. So I wonder if we have anything, and good excuse to use this. Do we have anything here that kind of matches? Sand and can't use quicksand. Tan, anything. What's soil? I guess you'd have to make different ones. That won't work. It's probably tan for Britannia. What do we have that's biomes of plenty? I wonder where you get that. Hardened sand? Sandy farmland? Orange soul sand. Yeah, so I have to find something, I guess, that we could use. How do you make this stuff? Like that? I think I actually have some of that sandy, sandy bricks. I have one. I made one. Oh, I don't even have any. Do I have any clay? In clay. Not many. We'll fix that. Make some blocks. Some blockers. And I'm hoping I can get the cobblestone look. Where is my chisel? Collapse. Oh, there we go. Need to make some more. Okay. Doing this, I don't even know if I'm gonna like these blocks. I don't know. It looks kind of odd. I may have to leave it and look around, but I'll leave it for now. But let me know what you think. If it's if you like it, if you don't like it, I keep doing that. And I keep doing that. And I don't even have enough. Don't even have enough blocks. So yeah, actually, I'm not a fan. The fact that I like this dirt, the fact that I couldn't do that, I'll leave it. I'll have to go back to the drawing board, and try to find something else. I was hoping that that would be simple. I should have tested the type of dirt you could use on that. I guess since the Britannia dirt is a little little special. Sand, dirt. What if we look at... I don't... Mud. I don't know if I have... These mud blocks are not bad. I don't have any mud, do I? No, I don't. Slimy mud? You can't craft the mud. Brown. I don't know. I may go with a completely different idea, which kind of that would take a lot of those petal blocks. Brownstone, rough brownstone, tin. That's just tin over gravel, or molten electrum over gravel. Hex plating. That's not what we want. Brown cobble. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure it out and see exactly what I would like to do in those blocks. Now that I can't use the my original idea. So light blue, there's not a light brown. So yeah, so that kind of stinks a little bit. But I'll think of something. I don't like that look though. So I'm gonna tear all this up, figure out what I want to do. Maybe I'll just put stairs, like brick walkway or something. That's nice that the carpenter blocks actually didn't ruin the grass underneath it. So it's special grass, except for that one. Oh, actually, you know what? It was dirt when I placed down all the carpenter's blocks. So the grass actually was growing under it. It's good to know. So yeah, so I'll try to figure out something to do here. The carpenter's boxes, I don't know if they've really worked out for me, but I may do like mounds of them or something to kind of beside the house and see. Oh, if I can't use the vivid stuff on it, that's gonna suck too. Yeah. But I don't know. I think we talked about enough stuff today, so you'll definitely have to let me know what you think of all of the work in here. The fact that we got wireless access our inventory up to 105 blocks away. And now Skype's going to be a pain, so let me go ahead and end this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this episode, and if you have any ideas of what I can do here to make a nice little ramp up versus using a dirt pile, I could try different types of grass. I don't know. I may still. Let me know down there in the comments. And also, if you really like this video, really like, you know, the work I'm doing on this base, make sure to check out my other videos on some of the modded Minecraft stuff, and let me know what you think about those builds as well. But this has been Kinema, and I will talk to y'all later.